Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to TCS Baba. So this video series is specifically to those who are gonna appear for next year's TCS TPS exam. First of all, मैं पहले clear कर देता हूँ. Please don't spam the comment section by writing कि भाई when is the next exam, when is the notification for the next exam. I don't know. Please don't keep asking me that. Whenever TPS releases, all of you guys will know. Along with that, I will also know. ठीक है. With that thing cleared, most important thing is कि it doesn't matter when the notification comes out. What matters is whether you are prepared to give the exam or not. ठीक है. When you are prepared, you have covered the entire syllabus, you were ready with the answer writing, you have done your mock test, everything, then I don't think anybody is gonna stop you from becoming a civil service officer. ठीक है. तो उसको साइड पे रखते हुए let me tell you about what this series is about, what this video and the video series, how this video series will help you in achieving your TCS TPS dream. Okay. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई हैव वेबसाइट कॉल tcsbaba.com. उस पर ज़्यादा कंटेंट है नहीं, बट मोर और लेस वॉट एवर कंटेंट इज़ देयर विल बी पुट अप इन दैट website. So this video series is specifically about Tripura portion of the syllabus. First of all, if you are gonna appear from next year TCS TPS exam, please download the prelims and main syllabus of TCS TPS. उसको download करो, understand it. Also download previous year questions. Try to figure out what type of questions are being asked. If you have done that analysis of what type of questions are being asked, then it becomes easy for you to understand the demand of the exam. Okay. Once you understand the demand of the exam, then it becomes easier for you to approach the preparation of this exam in a structured manner, and it's very easy for you guys also not to lose track कि भाई मैं ये पढ़ूँ कि वो पढ़ूँ, मैं पढ़ूँ क्या. एटलीस्ट यू विल फोकस्ड इन योर प्रिपरेशन. तो इसके रिगार्डिंग आई हैव डन सम पोल in my telegram group ki regarding which portion of the syllabus you guys need some sort of help, you guys need some sort of notes, aisa kuch, some sort of analysis, some sort of discussion. And also considering the fact ki last jo 2 year exam hue and this year how the exam, the mains exam happened, there's a drastic change between the type of question जो पहले आते थे and the type of question that is coming right now. TPSC have changed their game entirely. Questions are more analytical. Questions are not straightforward कि किसी एक topic का definition पूछ ले directly, ऐसा नहीं हो रहा है. They are trying to make you think about a topic, connect the dots and then write answer. And to do all these things, basically many of you might have found the entire new this year's exam very tough हो सकता है just because of the fact कि you focused only on maybe remembering and mugging up the topic, its definition and everything. इसी वजह से ही difficulty महसूस हो सकता है. But at the same time, if you had understood the topic, analyzed the topic and written about these topics, तो फिर you must not have found this year's exam at all tough. Now to cater to that, so firstly in the telegram channel, the voting that happened, वहाँ पे two major things that came up or which got the highest votes. One was the Tripura portion of the syllabus, that history, geography, polity of Tripura. At the same time there was another GS paper 4. ठीक है, GS paper 4, that means the economics portion. That is where the students are saying कि भाई I need some help, I need some suggestion, I need some notes regarding that. Now regarding the GS paper 4 economics, if you just type the topic name in Google, you will get various sources. ठीक है, economics का there is Ramesh Singh का book also, there are multiple videos in YouTube for you to understand the topic. ठीक है. तो इकोनॉमिक्स को लेके इफ़ यू आर स्मार्ट एनफ, जस्ट डूइंग ए लिटिल बिट ऑफ गूगल सर्च एंड एवरीथिंग, यू विल हैव द एंटायर प्रॉपर गुड सोर्स ऑफ स्टडी मटेरियल्स फॉर इकोनॉमिक्स. बट फॉर त्रिपुरा पोर्शन वैसा नहीं है. तो आई थॉट कि दिस सीरीज इज स्पेसिफिकली डेडिकेटेड to the Tripura portion of the TCS TPS syllabus. At the same time, this will be really helpful not only for the TCS TPS aspirants, this will be really helpful to the TPSC other exams aspirants also, to understand the Tripura history, geography, polity, culture and everything, economy of Tripura, everything regarding Tripura. So I want to make this series as a one-stop solution for you guys to understand Tripura, to know more about Tripura, not only as an aspirant. I think I want to make this video as such ki this is helpful for any other person who wants to know about Tripura. And while making this video, I am also learning a lot, many things about Tripura which I actually didn't know. तो लेट्स स्टार्ट द वीडियो. तो पहले थोड़ा सिलेबस समझ लेते हैं. इन प्रीलिम्स एज सच, प्रीलिम्स टॉपिक्स, देयर इज geography, history and culture of Tripura. So that is about 15 marks, about 7.5% of the entire prelims 200 marks. ठीक है, so that is 15 marks, not that big of a number. Mains पे देखा जाए, Tripura portion as such is there is in it is in language 1. There is Tripura portion in GS paper 1, 2, 3, 4. Entirely about 135 to 150 marks comes out of your Tripura portion. And even to clear mains exam, you just need 55 to 60% of the marks to get your name or get a good ranking. ठीक है, तो वहाँ पे out of 800 if you can score about 450 marks, you are sure of getting an interview call. तो वहाँ पे about out of 800, if 135 to 150 marks is Tripura portion, then I think it makes sense for you to focus on the Tripura portion specifically to the mains part. And थोड़ी देर बाद you can easily understand कि if you just focus on the mains, your prelims get covered. तो थोड़ा देख लेते हैं अभी. तो language 1 as such, what I mean is in language 1 there is essay, and as I have seen in means in the last few years of exam, कि one topic specifically comes from Tripura. वो होता है, let it be something regarding the life of Tripura, some tribes of Tripura, the tourism of Tripura, कुछ ना कुछ something related to Tripura, one topic comes. तो if other topics are not known to you, then I think Tripura वाला portion का कुछ अगर topic you get, then you can easily write if you have studied entirely about Tripura. ठीक है, वो गया language portion, वहाँ पे that is 20 marks. Now coming to GS paper 1, GS paper 1 में there is security and disaster management specific to Tripura. In GS paper 2, which has maximum mark 45 to 50 marks, that is GS paper 2, history of Tripura, Indian socio-cultural heritage with special reference to Tripura, and geography of Tripura. These three, 45 to 50 marks, that's a big mark. In GS paper 3, 15 marks is political administrative system of Tripura. इसके बारे में भी ज़्यादा notes कहीं पे मिलता है नहीं यार. Structured notes is not present anywhere, I think, properly in internet. GS paper 4 is economy of Tripura, social security measures in India with special reference to Tripura, and economy of Tripura, agriculture, industry, commerce. So that is also again 45 to 50 marks. So GS paper 2 and 4 has maximum marks of Tripura. So if you cover this thing, mains wala portion, then your prelims ka geography, history, culture is by default covered. So I don't think you have to specifically read again for prelims if you are preparing the Tripura portion, keeping in mind the mains ka syllabus, then your entire prelims wala portion is covered. Okay, so in this video what I am gonna do is I am starting with the GS paper 2 history of Tripura. GS paper 2 history of Tripura, why I am starting with this is until unless you understand how Tripura became a political body, an entity, how it merged with Tripura, what was the Manikya dynasty like, what happened post being merged with Tripura. Until unless you understand the history of Tripura, you cannot understand the administration of Tripura, you cannot understand the economy of Tripura, you cannot understand the geography of Tripura. कुछ अब geography तो समझ में आएगा ही, but anyways apart from that, polity, economy, without understanding history of Tripura it doesn't make sense. So GS2 history of Tripura is where I am starting this series in this video. तो GS पेपर 2 हिस्ट्री ऑफ त्रिपुरा एज सच, इसमें कहानी होगा, ठीक है। तो व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू डू इज द वीडियो will be catered to those who are preparing for TPSC. At the same time, it is some sort of a story format where you understand the history of Tripura, how it developed through the ages, everything. तो वो पूरा चीज़ ही समझ में आएगा, वो कहानी की तरह अच्छे से समझ में आना चाहिए। तो आई एम ट्राइंग माई लेवल बेस्ट टू मेक यू अंडरस्टैंड दैट। इंटरेस्टिंग होगा कि नहीं देखते हैं। तो हिस्ट्री ऑफ त्रिपुरा एज सच कैन बी डिवाइडेड इनटू 3 portions: the ancient wala history, the pre-colonial before the British and the medieval time history of Tripura, and the modern, the Manikya dynasty wala history of Tripura. ठीक है। तो ancient is more or less like the mythological side, जहाँ पे स्क्रिप्चर विक्चर में जो भी लिखा है, that portion of Tripura. And after that, and हु इज़ द्रुह्यू, समझ में आएगा कौन है। त्रिपुरा नाम कहाँ से ओरिजिन हुआ, व्हाट द डिफरेंट द हिस्टोरियंस व्हाट दे स्पीक अबाउट इट, वो समझ में आएगा। इन द प्री कॉलोनियल एंड मिडाइवल टाइम यू विल गेट टू नो व्हाट इज़ फा, हु इज़ फा, वो समझ में आएगा। एंड हाउ इट ऑल स्टार्टेड विद द मानिक्य डायनेस्टी, द 98th किंग रत्न मानिक्य, कहाँ से चालू हुआ, 1279 कहाँ से चालू हुआ, वो समझ में आएगा। एंड देन वी get into the modern time, the actual Manikya dynasty, how it began, its the rise of the Manikya dynasty, its fall and everything, and then the changes that happened after that. तो entirely वो समझ में आएगा। This is the story of history of Tripura. Now to understand the ancient mythological history of Tripura, ठीक है, as such मैं पहले ये बता देता हूँ कि this portion is not that important from exam point of view, ठीक है। तो ये पहले हम जल्दी जल्दी ये निपटा लेंगे ये वाला पोर्शन। एंड देन आफ्टर दैट द प्री कॉलोनियल इज़ ऑल्सो नॉट दैट मच इम्पॉर्टेंट, बट फ्रॉम द कॉलोनियल पार्ट इज़ वेयर द इम्पॉर्टेंट पोर्शन ऑफ द सिलेबस स्टार्ट्स। तो एंशियंट मिथोलॉजिकली एज सच, what is it written in the relics, what is it written in the Puranas, Vedas, वहाँ पे क्या लिखा है about Tripura and how the origin of Tripura as such came, तो वो सब चीज़ें वी आर गोना अंडरस्टैंड हियर। तो वो एक स्टोरी है। सो देर इज़ अ चंद्रवंशी किंग ययति, तो ही वॉज द रूलर ऑफ प्रतिष्ठानपुर, एंड प्रतिष्ठानपुर इज़ करंट प्रयागराज ऑफ यूपी, उत्तर प्रदेश, ठीक है। तो चंद्रवंशी किंग ययति, तो ही कॉज्ड अ लॉट ऑफ ग्रीफ टू हिज वाइफ देवयानी। तो बेसिकली ही ययति हैड 2 वाइफ, तो इनका एक वन वाइफ वॉज देवयानी, अनदर वॉज शर्मिष्ठा। तो 2 वाइफ में ही कॉज्ड अ लॉट ऑफ ग्रीफ टू देवयानी, एंड देवयानी एज सच वॉज द डॉटर ऑफ ऋषि शुक्र। शुक्र ऋषि डॉटर। What happened is Rishi Shukra, since he caused a lot of grief, he cursed Yayati कि you will lose all your youth and you will become old. बट उस पर एक कंडीशन लगा दिया। हमेशा ये देखा जाता था, एंड यू माइट हैव नोट इफ़ यू गाइज हैव सीन रामायण महाभारत, कि वहाँ पे हमेशा एक कंडीशन लगा दिया जाता है, इफ़ यू डू दिस देन योर कर्स विल बी रिमूव्ड। तो यहाँ पे भी एक कंडीशन इधर पे लगा हुआ है, इफ़ वन ऑफ द सन agreed to exchange his old age then he can become young. तो ययति ने क्या किया, his youngest son जो है पेरू, he agreed कि I will exchange for your old age, and he did, and ययति became young again. तो उसके बाद ययति ने क्या किया, he basically had 5 sons. 5 sons में 2 sons यदु and Turvasa, they are from Devyani, and 3 from Sharmishta, 1 is Peru, 1 is Anu, 1 is Druhyu. तो total 5 sons, उनमें से after he exchanged his youth with Peru, उसके बाद he sent all of his sons to different parts of the then India, Bharat, whatever, to rule over those places. तो यदु जो है, यदु वॉज सेंट टू साउथ, पेरू बेसिकली स्टेड देयर, Peru basically stayed in Pratishthanpur. He ruled over Pratishthanpur. Yadu was sent to south, Tharuvasa to west, Anu to north, Druhyu to east. तो यदु से you must know Yaduvansh. यदु started Yaduvansh, the ancestor of Krishna. तो यदुवंशी जो बोलते हैं, यदु is the ancestor of Krishna, Lord Krishna. Tharuvasa was sent to west, Anu was sent to north, and यहाँ पे पेरू जो है, पेरू से चालू होता है पुरुवंश, एंड पुरुवंश इज द एंसेस्टर ऑफ पांडवास एंड कौरवास. ठीक है, तो ये सी दिस इज द कनेक्शन बिटवीन महाभारतस हियर. तो एंसेस्टर ऑफ पांडवा कौरवास और यहाँ पे यदुवंश एंसेस्टर ऑफ कृष्णा. बट हमारा स्टोरी इनसे रिलेटेड है नहीं. त्रिपुरा स्टोरी इज रिलेटेड टू द्रुह्यू. सो द्रुह्यू वॉज सेंट टू ईस्ट. He came to Kirat Desh. Kirat Desh is somewhere you must know कि Tripura is also called Kirat Desh. तो he came to Tripura as such. The location तो उस त्रिपुरा अभी का त्रिपुरा जैसा नहीं था. तो it consisted of Assam, Bengal, Bangladesh portion, Manipur portion. That is what Kirat Desh was. तो he came to Kirat Desh. He established his kingdom in Tribeg. त्रिबेग कहाँ पे? करंट नागांव डिस्ट्रिक्ट ऑफ असम. सो ही एस्टेब्लिश्ड हिज किंगडम इन त्रिबेग. नाउ एज सच वन स्टोरी, सी आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट मल्टीपल स्टोरीज हियर. तो वन स्टोरी इज he established his kingdom in Tribeg. He had a son named Tripura. Tripura का Tripura's son was Trilochan. Trilochan married daughter of Raja of Hirimba, the present day Kashar, and their son became the king of that region, this region. ठीक है, ये वाला region, त्रिबेग region जो भी है, their son became the king of this region, and उसके बाद से ही ये त्रिपुरा वाला name came, that area became named after him. So that is one story. Now let's come into another story. Hiwan Sang. All of you know Hiwan Sang. So he came to Kamrup area, Assam, Kamrup, you guys must be knowing. So he came to Kamrup area in 642-643 AD. But at that time what he did was, in his documentation, he mentioned all the different kind of big kingdoms and rulers that were there in the eastern India, northeastern India. ठीक है, but he never mentioned Tripura. तो as such एक चीज़ ये है कि मे बी त्रिपुरा as such as a big political or an entity as such, a king, a princely entity was not there during Hiwan Sang's time, or else he must not have missed Tripura, but उसका mention ही नहीं है. Another story is, it's not story, this is from historiography. त्रिपुरा कॉपर प्लेट ग्रांट. ये कॉपर प्लेट ग्रांट क्या होता है? तो कॉपर प्लेट ग्रांट्स आर लैंड सेल एग्रीमेंट्स और लैंड रिकॉर्ड्स, यू कैन से, दैट इज रिटन इन कॉपर प्लेट विथ जो भी है रूलर, हिज सील इज देयर, where the ruler gives a land to the feudal lords or something. So that is written in the copper plate. So in that copper plate, all type of agreement, who is giving how much land to whom, everything is recorded. This is middle of 7th century. It has the list of feudal chiefs who ruled East Bengal portion. But then again यहाँ पे भी देर इज़ नो मेंशन ऑफ त्रिपुरा. मुश्किल ये है. ठीक है, तो आई थिंक यू आर अंडरस्टैंडिंग मैं कहाँ पे जा रहा हूँ. तो दिस 3 थियरीज, ये नंबर 1, नंबर 2, नंबर 3, ऑल दिस थिंग्स डिक्टेट इन अ सेंस कि त्रिपुरा डिड नॉट हैव ए सेपरेट एंटिटी इन द एंशियंट पीरियड, नहीं था. And most of the western and southern part of the Tripura were attached to ईस्टर्न बंगाल अंडर वेरियस डायनेस्टीज. एक टाइम पे जो भी रहता है उसके अंदर त्रिपुरा वॉज देयर. ठीक है, मे बी स्मॉल फ्यूडल लॉर्ड्स वेयर देयर, बट एज सच वहाँ पे सेपरेट त्रिपुरा एंटिटी वॉज नॉट देयर. नाउ कम्स आवर राजमाला, रविंद्रनाथ टैगोर. ठीक है, तो इन राजमाला it is mentioned कि the ancestors of the royal family, the current royal family, they shifted the capital from Nagaon to the Kachar on bank of Borak River, Borak River bank. तो नगांव कहाँ पे मेंशन था पहले, ये देखो नगांव इज मेंशन, ये पूरा मिथोलॉजिकल स्टोरी में कि त्रिबेग में नगांव डिस्ट्रिक्ट में द्रुह्यू सेटअप देयर किंगडम, सेटअप हिज किंगडम, ये था नगांव डिस्ट्रिक्ट में. सेम थिंग इज मेंशनड इन राजमाला ऑल्सो कि नगांव में पहले था, वहाँ से दे हैव शिफ्टेड टू कछार. और कछार भी कैसे, बिकॉज द त्रिलोचन मैरिड द किंग ऑफ द डॉटर ऑफ किंग ऑफ कछार. ठीक है, तो ये बराक रिवर बैंक में दे शिफ्टेड द कैपिटल. आफ्टर सम टाइम दे शिफ्टेड फ्रॉम कछार टू धर्मनगर, प्रेजेंट डे धर्मनगर on Juri river bank, and from Dharmanagar they shifted to present day center of Tripura. So these are the different, this you can say the fourth type. These are the 4 different stories related to origin of Tripura. और एक चीज़ है, somewhere also it's mentioned कि यहाँ पे तुई means water, प्रा मीन्स नियर. तो हियर ऑल्सो जैसे बराक रिवर बैंक में था, यहाँ पे जूरी रिवर बैंक में है. तो एवरीवेयर नियर सम रिवर बैंक द कैपिटल वॉज शिफ्टेड. तो यहाँ पे भी अगेन तुई प्रा वाटर नियर, फ्रॉम वहाँ से आ गया तुई परा, एंड वहाँ से इट केम टू बी नोन एज त्रिपुरा. सो दीज आर द डिफरेंट stories, different historiography regarding the origin of Tripura. So यहाँ तक कहानी आई थिंक तुम लोगों को समझ में आया, एंड इट्स गेटिंग इंटरेस्टिंग, बट ऑलरेडी वीडियो इज़ थोड़ा सा लंबा. तो इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो वी विल गो इनटू कि ये ध्रुयो के बाद द एंशियंट मिथोलॉजिकल थिंग इज़ ओवर, उसके बाद ये प्री कॉलोनियल टाइम में हु इज़ फा, एंड इन 1279 व्हाट हैपेंड विथ रत्न माणिक्य. तो ऑल दिस थिंग्स वी स्टडी इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो. एंड इफ़ यू गाइज आर लाइकिंग दिस वीडियो तो फिर नीचे कमेंट पे डालो व्हाट डू यू लाइक, व्हाट डू यू नॉट लाइक, फिर कैसे इसको मॉडिफाई कर सकते, कैसे चेंज कर सकते, एंड एवरीथिंग. प्लीज़ गिव योर सजेशन इन द कमेंट्स बिलो. ठीक है, फिर मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में.